TRN News.
Communities across Middle Tennessee are pushing back on fast-growing data center development, raising concerns about how those projects could impact daily life. John Shannon reports.
From Robertson County to Davidson County, local leaders say the issue is not just growth, it's the strain these facilities can put on resources. In Cedar Hill, Mayor John Edwards is proposing a 2-year moratorium, citing concerns about massive power demand, water usage, and impacts to farmland. In Nashville, Councilmember Roland Horton is pushing zoning rules that could block the largest data centers, warning they could drive up utility costs and bring noise and pollution closer to neighborhoods. Similar concerns led Johnson City to approve a temporary pause. As more projects are proposed, leaders say they want safeguards in place before the industry expands further. I'm John Shannon.
And a Memphis man is being held on a $1 million bond after a judge found probable cause in a child rape case. Jose Garcia has been charged in the case, which is now headed to grand jury. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Hey, Nicole, I'm home.
Hey, honey. How was your day?
Not bad. They gave flu vaccines at work today. I got one because I really can't afford to get sick and miss work this year. And my boss was telling us about his nephew. He was a healthy kid who caught the flu and died last year.
Oh, that's awful. I was talking with my friend Maria today, and she says that her kids get vaccinated every year. Her doctor recommends it for the whole family. I already called our kids' doctor to get them vaccinated. I'll ask him to vaccinate me, too.
Sounds good. Why take the risk of getting sick? It makes sense for all of us to be protected.
Seasonal influenza is a serious disease that kills about 36,000 Americans each year and results in more than 200,000 hospitalizations, including over 20,000 children. Health officials recommend annual vaccination for all kids 6 months through 18 years. Get fluent. Learn the flu facts. Visit PreventChildhoodInfluenza.org.
Clarksville police are asking for help finding a missing 3-year-old boy. Investigators say Tyler Hall was reported missing around 11:30 this morning from the Aurelia Lynn Drive area. He was last seen wearing a dinosaur t-shirt, light green shorts, and gray socks. Officers are searching nearby neighborhoods and wooded areas and urge anyone with information to call 911 immediately. An Amber Alert is now in effect as the search continues. Search crews in Sevier County have ended their search for a missing man after a positive outcome. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says 74-year-old William Schumetzer was last seen Monday morning in Sevierville and was found safe this morning around 9:30. And former Tennessee standouts Willie Gault and Deion Grant are on the ballot for the College Football Hall of Fame. Gault starred from 1979 to 1982, while Grant helped lead the Vols to a national title in 1998. Both went on to win Super Bowls in the NFL. The Hall of Fame class will be announced in early 2027. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A Jackson County man faces an arson charge following a fire that destroyed a home Monday. Francis Harvey Sweeney Jr. is accused of setting fire to the home in the College Lane community shortly after being served an order of protection. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office said he's also facing an additional charge of aggravated animal cruelty. This after first responders located a deceased dog inside the burned structure. The cost of going to college could be going up this fall for students at Tennessee Tech University. Later this month, the university's Board of Trustees will consider a proposed tuition and mandatory fee increase. University officials say revenue derived from the increases will be used to address inflationary cost, faculty promotions, software contract escalations, utilities, and a match for a 1.5% salary increase for employees. The board will meet June 25th to consider the increases. The Cookeville City Council will host its first public hearing Thursday on the city's new fiscal year budget. Under the proposed $39.5 million operating budget, the city's 487 full-time employees would get a $2,000 raise and merit pay increases of up to 2%. Cookeville City Manager James Mills said the budget as proposed would not require a property tax increase. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and pleasant day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb into the upper 70s to lower 80s. Winds will be light and variable. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows falling to the mid to upper 50s. Thursday will be sunny and a bit warmer with highs in the low to mid 80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 607. Good morning, Sheila.
Good morning. It feels really good out there.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably too chilly for you.
It was, it's about a 6-degree swing from up on the mountain today.
6 degrees difference?
Yeah, it was.
Usually it's not that.
In the winter it can be, but it was 52 when I left my house. That's what it said in my car. By the time I got in town,
Yeah.
on I-40, it had gone up to 60.
Now, I've got the Upper Cumberland weather app, and it says 50.
Yeah.
It may have went down a little bit because sometimes when the sun
It
rises.
does. So the temperature is always the lowest right before the sun comes up.
Look at that.
Yeah, how about that? Hey, a few things you need to know. And speaking of weather, Jackson County today at 3:30 is going to test their tornado siren. And I know you're thinking, so everybody does that, right?
Right. But when you don't know that they're testing it, some people freak out. So
Right.
it's nice to know.
It is, but here's why it's even more cool. So
Okay.
at 3:30 today, they're testing in their historic tornado alarm. Siren tests are usual. This siren is believed to be one of only 3 remaining of its type in the United States. If the restoration and testing are successful, it may become the only operational siren of its kind still in service in America.
What?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
So if that thing works today at 3:30, it's going to be the only one that does.
And if it doesn't, well, we were excited for nothing. I think it'll work.
I think it's going to work. I want to go now. I want to be in Gainesboro at 3:30.
How different does it sound?
I don't know. I want to be sitting at the Stolen Coin,
Yeah.
having a cocktail maybe, but that's not going to happen. But
That
wouldn't that be
sounds
neat?
really nice.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that be cool? So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing if
You got business in Crossville today,
I
so
do,
you can't make it.
But
I might be able to.
you might be able to, yeah.
I'll grab my honey and go, let's go listen for the tornado siren.
I mean, because if it works, it's the only one that does.
But listen, that kind of shenanigans is just because it's different and quirky.
Yeah, that just sounds fun to me.
us.
Anyway, so that's at 3:30 today, Gainsboro. They're testing the tornado siren. If it works, it's the only one of its kind that still does. It's pretty neat.
Well, White County High School has a new band administrator.
All right, great.
Her name is, let me see her. Nope, not Greg Wilson. It is Miss.
That's definitely not her name.
It's Principal Greg Wilson, whom we love.
Uh-huh.
He announced that it's
Be an ugly woman.
Yeah, he would. A really tall, ugly woman.
Ugly woman.
Lathan Pig. Miss Pig is a native of Overton County and a graduate of the University of Tennessee.
All right.
We like that.
Yeah.
And she excelled in the Pride of the Southland marching band. She became part of history while at UT, where drum major Rebecca Percy and assistant drum major Miss Pig became the first female duo to lead the marching band in the band's 148-year history.
Well, that's pretty neat.
That's cool too.
That is cool. It sounds like they got a good one.
Yeah.
The Baxter Senior Center is looking for somebody to do cardio exercise, a cardio exercise teacher for classes on Tuesday mornings. You can call 931-858-5657 if you're interested in that. So one Tuesday morning, 1 day a week at the Senior Center in Baxter. If that sounds like something you're interested in doing, give them a holler, 931-858-5657.
Well, the city of Red Boiling Springs wants to wish a happy birthday to Ray Long. It said he is the true pillar of the city.
All right.
For 35 years, he's served the community, helping maintain the infrastructure and services that keep Red Boiling Springs moving forward every day.
Yeah.
They move forward just enough, but they have a lot of that history. So that's why we love Red Boiling Springs. So, Ray, happy birthday.
Happy
to
birthday,
you.
Ray. The Gold Rush at Tennessee Tech for their first game. They're asking everybody to wear their gold or yellow and be at that first game. But they're also asking for people to submit a design for the Gold Rush T-shirts. The winning design will be featured on the T-shirts and given away at the August 29th football game. And if you want to make a design and send it in and see if yours gets chosen, you email your design to pwagner@tntech.edu. pwagner@tntech.edu. The deadline for that is June the 29th. So if you think you got a cool design for the Tennessee Tech Gold Rush T-shirt for the first game, send it in. That'd be neat.
I think it's really cool that they do that, and they come up with some really neat designs.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I got some from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Bought some of that. I would like supporting the students. The Wilson County Fair is kicking off June 30th, and they start off with a Farm to Fair Fest fundraiser, and it's like the farm to table food. Tickets are $60. Table for 6 is $350. Seating is limited, and Wilson County always puts on a great fair
they do.
too. But
Yeah.
you got to wait in a long line just to get in. But it may be better going into that farm to table fundraiser. I don't know, but that sounds like that would be fun.
Jamie Langford, of course, she owns Jamie's Eats and Sweets, and she's great. She's going to teach you how to make buffalo wings and a red, white, and blue tiramisu at the Putnam County Library. Reservations are required, and you can get signed up through the Putnam County Library website there. There's also a QR code on the Facebook about this, so you might be able to go and just look up Cooking with Jamie Langford, and you'll find it on Facebook.
Well, the Putnam County School Program, their school nutrition summer meals, it is starting tomorrow, actually, but it's free nutritious meals available for local kids and teenagers. If your children are not attending on-site summer learning or SAC camp, they can still get fresh food and fresh meals at several convenient locations. Who's eligible? Anyone 18 years or younger must be attending the SAC camp. children must be present at the pickup to receive a meal. Pickup locations are Burks Elementary, Cookeville High School, and Prescott South and Upperman High School. So most of the high schools and elementary schools.
All right. Coming up on Friday, that's the Community and Career Expo in McMinnville. It's going to be at the 3-Star Mall. A ton of businesses and organizations are going to be there. A huge list at the 3-Star Mall there in McMinnville. It starts at 11 and goes to 3 again. That's this Friday. So if you're looking for a job or maybe just a different path, that might be a good place for you to head out to Friday from 11 to 3. Again, that's at the 3-Star Mall in McMinnville, the Community and Career Expo. Kayak along Roaring River this Saturday. It's a 3-mile downstream paddle, and you get to see all the stuff surrounding Cummins Falls.
I bet that would be beautiful.
Registration to this event includes a shuttle to and from the park. Bring your own kayak if you have one. The park has a few that they could loan out, but not a ton. And it's going to be about 2 to 3 hours with a 30-minute break for lunch there. Sounds like a lot of fun to do this Saturday. And just go get registered at the Cummins Falls State Park. You can either go to the state park's website and find them through there, or just look up Cummins Falls State Park on Facebook. Street closure, it's going on right now. West 9th Street between North Willow Avenue and North Franklin Avenue have been closed to through traffic for some drainage repairs there. So local residents still have access to their homes and properties, whatever, but all other traffic will not be permitted through the work zone. Coming up on Saturday, June the 6th from 8 to noon, it's a free kids fishing rodeo at Del Hollow National Fish Hatchery. Bring your favorite fishing pole, hooks, and bait, and then sign in with the Friends of Del Hollow. Fishing is limited up to age 17 until noon, so only the kids get to fish in the morning. So that's pretty cool. Again, that's at Del Hollow National Fish Hatchery this weekend for Free Fishing Day.
Your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pond. We love Dana and all the folks over there. He keeps a really tight ship, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Go by and see them. They're your guns and ammo store. They've got tools. They got guitars. They got everything you need. And if they don't have it, they can probably find it for you.
Probably.
When you go to a party that you don't want to be at, how long do you usually stay?
Hour and a half.
Oh, you stay long.
Hour and a half.
That's good. 30 minutes to an hour for me.
30 minutes is too quick. 30 minutes you just got there.
Well, no, if you make good of your time.
Yeah, but I mean 30 minutes.
But it's usually I want to stay about 30 minutes if I don't want to be there, but it's usually an hour until an hour and a half because
hour and a half is the appropriate time.
After you've went around, it takes you about an hour.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do anything. 30 minutes, you might as well not even gone. That's a waste of time doing 30 minutes.
There's a lot of people saying 30 minutes.
30 minutes. I mean, you're going to drive all that way for 30 minutes?
There's some that they say they just want to be there because they like the host. So they'll go and talk to the host, be seen, and then kind of slip out.
I'd notice if you was only there for 30 minutes. I wouldn't notice if you were there for an hour and a half. I'd be like, oh, she stayed a good bit.
Yeah.
30 minutes, I'd be like, what the heck?
Look, I have always wanted to just go and be nice to the host, but I try to sneak out and people tell on me.
Well, see, that's what I do. I don't ever, if I'm leaving early, I don't tell anybody bye.
Well, see, I don't
just go up and go missing.
I don't tell people bye, but Sheila, you leaving right now? You've seen it happen.
Well, just say no and then keep walking. No, I'm not leaving. And then they think they just missed you the rest of the time.
They know I'm lying.
Well, you need to get better.
I look like I'm leaving.
Yeah, you got your purse on, your jacket.
And I'm looking shifty. Because I'm not a great liar.
Yeah, that's true. Head over to our Facebook page, and you can find that at Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook or Jason and Sheila on Facebook, and get it on today's Your 2 Cents, brought to you by Freedom Pond, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're in the Willow Window Studio.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, The Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:22 now.
Sometimes we talk about maybe putting what happens between the commercials on the air, but we can't.
We can't.
We can't.
It'd be terrible for
You wonder
everybody.
what we're laughing at? Well, it's for us to know and you to never find out. Your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pawn. They're located on Mayberry Street in Sparta, and they're the friendliest, cleanest, and best deals at the pawn shop that you've ever seen.
Ever.
Ever.
History of ever.
So go by and say hi and tell them you heard about it.
Ooh, I'm
on
going to
Good
use
Morning
it.
Cookeville.
They're mogging all the other pawn shops.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. I don't know if we did on this show.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
I think so. Anyway.
It's hard for me to keep up with when we say stuff and when we do stuff.
That's the new kid term, mogging. That means what I'm trying to say is they're better than everybody else.
Yeah.
They're mogging the
I
other
forget where mog comes from, though.
something about an alpha male. I forget. Anyway.
Crazy.
Go ahead.
How do we keep up with all these kids? We can't.
We try.
I don't even try anymore.
Anyway,
okay, I'm doing it. Just be patient. When you go to a party that you don't want to be at, how long do you usually stay?
I think an hour and a half is the appropriate time to stay.
I think an hour's right around. I want it to be 30 minutes to an hour if I don't want to be there.
Yeah.
It's never that.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes I shut the party down. You've noticed that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even a partier.
Sheila shuts it down, guys. She's a club closer.
I have been before. Without it, I've been the designated driver and been a club closer. Anyway, Russell says, as soon as I can pull off the Irish goodbye, sneak out.
Well, then why even go? I mean, why even go?
Because you want to support the host.
But do you think that feels supportive to?
Yes, because look, if they really don't want to be there and they come for you, I think it's nice. It's the thought that counts, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, but
Maybe I'm just easy to please. No comments from the Peanut Gallery. Listen to this. Thomas Bandy, he said 15 or 20 minutes.
oh Lord, Thomas, why? Well, again, why even
Lord,
go?
Thomas?
Why even go? You're just driving around at that point.
It took you longer to probably get there than when
Yeah.
you stayed.
You're
Yeah.
just driving around.
Jewel said, if I don't want to be at it, I'm just not going to go. So 0 minutes.
There you go. Who's that?
Jewel.
Jewel.
She's
Now
a
we're talking.
jewel.
Now we're talking. That's just
She's just honest.
right. Just
You know what? I can't go. I just don't like parties. Nobody will believe me on that.
no,
'Cause
but
I do like a good party.
but I mean, it's better just to say no. It is. It's better just to say I
If
can't.
Jason
I
don't want
won't.
to be there, he ain't coming.
I don't go. Yeah.
He sends me. It's true.
You were going anyway to most of those things.
Yeah, but I didn't want to feel like I had to go.
And really, if
when
you're
I'm going for you, I feel like I gotta go. I told him I would.
but if you're going, then there's no real reason for me to go.
I'm not the same as you.
Yeah, but you're there.
I'm representing both of us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, you go and do that for me. I
Yeah.
did this for you.
Yeah. If you're going to be there, I certainly don't need to be there.
Toby said just long enough to let the host see that I was there, then adios.
Yeah, but you do have to do the sneak on that. I do understand that, but you can't say goodbye.
Well, that's what I said.
Sure. I know that's what you said, but then you said that you couldn't. So
Couldn't what?
sneak out.
I can't.
See? So therefore,
I cannot. Which
therefore,
I guess is a
henceforth,
compliment,
that makes
right?
that a null argument for you.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about this fine person.
This fine person. With Sheila, she's a person. We don't know if she's a fine person. All right. Amanda said, long enough to make an appearance, then I'm out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those.
Right.
Lori said, 1 beer, and then I get a text from my mama.
Really?
Like, oh, I got to go check on my mom.
That's
Jim,
sorry.
I ain't sorry. She's there. She showed up.
Lying about your
Now,
mama.
how come Toby's fine, but Lori ain't?
Well, because Toby didn't make up a lie about his mama.
Oh, that's funny. So he's there. Let the host know I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Mingle just a tad, and
Right,
then
but
la.
but don't get emergency text. I'd be worried to death about you and your mama.
I do too.
For the rest of you'd ruin the party for me.
I would check on.
Yeah.
Is your mom okay? And
Right.
then they would go, "What are you talking about?"
Right,
'Cause
yeah,
they
but-
forget that they said that, and that's happened before.
There you go.
Jim said, "Long enough to say hello and say that I don't feel good."
We're lying to our friends here.
When I have been caught leaving before they think I should,
Yeah.
mind you, I've been there 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
I'm
an
thinking,
appropriate time.
it's always time for me to leave after 2 hours.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Got to get to bed.
Yeah.
And that's my excuse, and I'm not lying either.
No.
Because when I'm at a party, it is hard to wind down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that way too? Like
No.
when you really, you can go to sleep after you've greeted everybody.
Yeah.
I'm worn out, but my brain's still la.
Mm-mm. I go right to bed.
I get wound up.
Sometimes if Donna's driving, I can be asleep before we even get home.
Oh my God, that's.
I'm like a
that's
12-year-old.
nice.
I'm a 12-year-old.
I wish I was like that.
Get me in the car, drive me a little way, and
I am wired way differently because you get me like spurred up, and I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
my brain's all awake, and I'm like, my body's tired. I need to rest. Brett says, until all the food's gone, then I'm out. That's a good. That's a good rule.
And I think some of this too depends on the fun level of the party.
Amen to that.
Because if it's just everybody's just sitting around doing nothing, But if it's a fun party, if there's things going on,
good food, good fun, good conversation.
yeah, I mean you're gonna
stay all night.
You're gonna want to stay.
Yes.
But if you know, I guess what you're saying in this question is, it's gonna suck.
Probably, yeah, yeah.
Because
When
you
you
don't-
have to go to a party that you don't want to go
you don't want to go. But
how long do you usually stay?
But if it was, if you knew if there was fun things going on there, like if they had things that was, like a football party.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go and stay at.
I'll stay till the game's over. If it's good company.
We'll
and
watch 3 or 4 games. I mean, me and Jerry and Joe will all.
3 or 4?
Yeah, we'll watch 3 or 4 games in a row. And a lot of times multiple games at once. So, and that's an all-day affair.
Well, that's like a guy day.
It's a party though.
Yeah. But that's good company though.
Right.
You throw good parties when you have them.
Well, we rotate.
All right. Gotcha. Gail said, depends on how much beer there is. It depends on how long I'll stay. Joe said a few minutes.
Huh.
I want to know how y'all do that. I can't do just a few. I can't.
Well, now if it's at like a bar or restaurant, it does make that easier.
But I'm like you though. Why even go if you're just going to say, "Hey, bye"?
Yeah.
What's the point?
If you were on your way to something else you had to go to, like, okay, well, we can stop by here real quick before we get to Nana's house for her 93rd birthday.
Yeah. All right.
So maybe I could see that.
You
but
hug Nana, kiss Nana, just kind of glance around, and everybody else is talking, and you're kind of.
No, I was talking about stopping at the party before you. Of course, you're going to spend more time with your Nana on her 93rd birthday, Sheila. What kind of person are you?
I don't have a Nana anymore.
Man, but neither do I. But this was hypothetical, her 93rd hypothetical birthday, and you're skipping her to go to some rando's party.
No, go home and go to bed. But when I had a Nana, I went on my own and visited for like an hour or two.
It's 6:31. I had no idea all this about Sheila. Explains a lot. Spoiler alert is coming up next, so stick around for that. It's Good Morning Cookeville here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Vegas Golden Knights took Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final, beating the Carolina Hurricanes 5-4 last night. Thomas Hertl scored with 3:24 remaining in the third period to put the Golden Knights ahead for good. Game 2 is tomorrow night in Carolina. The Atlanta Falcons and wide receiver Drake London reached a contract extension on Tuesday, making him one of the highest paid players in franchise history. London will get 4 years and $141 million with $100 million guaranteed. London will be the third highest paid receiver in the NFL, only behind Jackson Smith and Jigba and Jamar Chase. The Pittsburgh Steelers and linebacker Nick Herbig agreed to a 4-year deal yesterday worth $100 million. Herbig will get $42 million guaranteed. He had a career-high 7.5 sacks last season for the Steelers. Herbig has never been a full-season starter before receiving his $100 million deal. In Major League Baseball last night, the Atlanta Braves beat the Toronto Blue Jays 4-3. The Reds topped the Royals in 10, 4-3. Cubs fell to the Athletics 2-1. Brewers beat the Giants 8-3, and the Yankees lost to the Guardians 9-4. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:35.
Well, it's 53. It's going to be sunny today, but starting out just a tad chilly, but it feels good out there
Yeah,
to me.
feels great. Way less humid, too. It felt yesterday afternoon was awesome. I should have got on the mower. I did not. I should have. It was a great afternoon to do that. Everybody else was.
Yeah, Tim was.
Yeah. Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Jimmy Fallon has Nick Jonas on tonight, and Violet Grohl is the musical guest.
That's Dave Grohl's
Is it? Okay.
daughter.
I thought so. Well, she's the musical guest tonight
You
on.
know, she sings really good, too.
I bet so. I haven't heard her. On ABC, it's the 2026 NBA Finals. Harlan Coben's Final Twist is back on CBS.
Ooh, I like that show.
Masters. I haven't seen it yet. I still haven't watched it.
Real crime stories, true crime stories. And he is a crime writer, author. And it's good. Sometimes his parts are a little draggy. But I watch it because it's true crime.
Good sleeping TV.
Now, I'm not like some of these other folks that fall asleep to murders because I'll dream about it.
Yeah, that's why we can't watch them at night.
Donna dreams about it.
Donna dreams about it.
I watch it at night, and then I'll have to have a comedy after.
Crazy to me. I don't understand that at all.
I think what's crazy is some of the ladies that say, I relax by crime shows. I'm like, you relax by them?
Well, those narrators are pretty relaxing. Master Chef is on Fox. Brilliant Minds is on NBC. Michael Jackson, The Verdict, that's a limited series on Netflix that premieres today. The Legend of Vox Machina, don't have a clue, but it's season 4 premiere on Amazon.
Season 4?
And then the one that I'm very excited about and already can't wait to watch this with Donna tonight. Clarkson's Farm is back on Amazon. The season 5 premiere is today.
I don't even know what that is.
Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear.
Oh, I know Top Gear.
Okay. He bought a farm.
Oh.
And, of course, he didn't really know much about farming, but he's made it work.
I would probably like that.
And then when Donna went to England, she got to go and see the farm and then eat at the restaurant that he opened up, too. That's where I got that dog hat.
So Farmer's Dog?
Yeah, Farmer's Dog.
And that's his bar and restaurant or whatever? So he's British?
Yes.
And you watch a show with a British person?
I do.
That's not like you.
I know. Well, I like him.
He acts like an American.
I like him.
You're always leaving me wondering, Jason.
But anyway, that's back on today. So excited about that.
Well, I watched the True Crime America, like a real American.
Josh Duggar is staying behind bars. A federal judge in Arkansas ruled that yesterday that he was too late in filing his motion to vacate his conviction on possession of child pornography. Donald Trump bought $1 million worth of Dell stock just before the company signed a $9 billion contract with the Pentagon. Way to go, Donald.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so Martha Stewart got put in jail because she had insider trading and they knew about it beforehand. You don't think he knew about this beforehand?
Well, people buy Dell stock all the time, Sheila. Netflix has given the green light to a series based on the acclaimed Al Pacino drama And Justice for All. Nearly half of all streaming video customers subscribe to ad-supported plans, according to a new study by analytics firm Antenna. 48% of all subscriptions are on ad tier plans, up from 39% just 2 years ago. And 59% of all new subscriptions are ad-supported now. So now we're paying to watch commercials.
Yes. That is a pet peeve of mine, too.
How about that?
You get a subscription.
Yeah.
What used to be no commercials because you're subscribing to watch something. It's not free.
Right.
And now they're like, hey, how about we take their subscription money and also sell ads?
Yeah, you pay a little bit less in subscription.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
I haven't.
There's different levels. So there's the ad supported, and then if you don't want ads at all, you can pay a little bit more.
See? They're gouging.
Yeah.
That's called gouging.
I don't know if it's called gouging. We all agree to it. We all go, oh, sure, yes.
I agreed to it, but they used to not make me watch commercials, and now they do. Netflix.
Well, you can upgrade.
I'm not going to pay anymore. They've already upped me.
Oh, boy.
On the regular. Don't get me started.
You went full siren voice there.
All you heard was, wah, wah,
yeah,
wah,
yeah.
I'll put up with you.
How do I put up with you?
What about it?
Yeah.
I'm the fun one.
What did she say? I don't know.
I don't know. I just heard wah, 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 wah.
Social media hotheads had a lot to say about the supposed feud between Taylor Swift and one-time BFF Carly Kloss. So I
don't even know who she is.
So Taylor's in a beef with another girl, apparently. We had a story yesterday about her being
this is not the same girl?
Different girl.
I was thinking this was the same girl.
Let's see here.
I haven't heard of either one of them, so they might be glamping on.
It might be.
Just to get famous.
Here's the thing. Carly has been invited to the wedding.
Okay.
According to TMZ, the two parted ways after Carly married Josh Kushner, the brother of Ivanka Trump's husband, Jared Kushner.
Okay, so I know of them.
Neither women confirmed any sort of beef, but they stopped sharing posts about each other shortly thereafter. Either way, Carly is reportedly confirmed as a yes for the wedding of the century. I'm glad that one's taken care of. Man.
Do you think they're just trying to start beef between women and it's not really happening?
Well, they could be doing it for, trying to get noticed. Yeah.
You know how women are.
Yeah. Apparently it's cool to be in a beef with Taylor Swift.
Well, it gets you attention.
Maybe you should try something, Sheila.
You think I need that?
Yeah. See if you can't start a beef with Taylor Swift.
I don't want that much publicity.
Can't believe you're not invited to the wedding, Sheila.
Don't get me started.
See? R&B singer Peabo Bryson, best known for Disney Drive hits like A Whole New World and Beauty and the Beast, has passed away at age 75. He had a massive stroke. He won Grammy Awards for those songs. He passed away yesterday afternoon, surrounded by the love of his family and those closest to him. According to TMZ, prior to his Disney hookup, the singer charted with such hits as Can You Stop the Rain, Tonight I Celebrate My Love, Feel the Fire, and If You're Ever in My Arms Again. He's survived by his wife, Tanya, and their son, Robert, his daughter, Linda, and his 3 grandkids.
He was really good.
Absolutely. Peabo Bryson, man, I hadn't heard that name in a long time, and those were That Whole New World and Beauty and the Beast. I mean,
his family's still living off that, I'm sure.
I'm sure they are, but it's just both of those songs are, even though they're from Disney songs, they really good.
Really like a classic hit.
Yeah.
And also that name's cool too. I love it.
Peabo.
I like Peabo Bryson. It sounds good together.
Life does not imitate art for off-campus star Mika Abdallah. According to TMZ, she's called off her engagement to actor Jake Short.
Maybe she's called it off to go to the Taylor Swift wedding.
Wouldn't you hate to be Jake Short in school? Short Jake? Short Jake. They always call you by your last name. I bet he was Short Jake all through school.
He rolls his hair.
What's up, Short Jake?
Are you short, man?
Short Jake Cupcake. Come on. The two first met while playing love interest in the 2022 movie Sex Appeal, and their real-life romance eventually led to an engagement in 2025. Now, a rep confirms they've ended the relationship but remain on good terms, asking for privacy as they move forward. Mika's filming season 2 of Off Campus, where her character Allie's romance with Dean, played by Stephen Collin, will take center stage. So I bet she falls in love with him now and leaves Short Jake in the dust.
Short Jake.
Oh, Short Jake. Man. Ooh, the fun you could have had with Short Jake.
Bro, Jake. Get the short end of the stick every time.
Man. Too funny. Anyway, it's 6:45. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back. Got the real good on the way. Also, round 3 of Ask Sheila. Stick with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and pleasant day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb to the upper 70s to lower 80s. Winds will be light and variable. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows falling to the mid to upper 50s. Thursday will be sunny and a bit warmer with highs in the low to mid 80s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:47.
Our guest this morning, a little after 7, Matthew Chris from the Baxter Branch Library. They've got their summer reading program starting. Also, Juanita Dotson at 7:30. She's an herbalist, and Red Boiling Springs Folk Medicine Festival is going on this Saturday.
Awesome.
So she's going to have some nature walks there, and we'll talk to her about that.
Great stuff going on this weekend.
Mhm.
Just really neat stuff. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find a few that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. Last week was big fun for fans of anime, gaming, comics, and animation in Atlanta, Georgia. 67,000 people attended the 21st annual MomoCon, which organizers described as your all-ages geek culture convention.
MomoCon.
MomoCon.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't either. 67,000 people do, though.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
I bet I could sneak out on that one.
You could. Yeah. I wonder what you would be at a con, Sheila. Like, what would you dress as?
I wouldn't. Well, I might. I do like a good theme.
Fans, a bunch of them wearing costumes, met celebrity voice talent, designers, and writers based or behind their favorite shows, games, and comics. They were also contributing to a charity effort as MomoCon donated $10,000 to Silence the Shame, a group focused on helping people with mental health and wellness while also reducing the stigma surrounding it. Community outreach has been part of MomoCon's experience as it's grown through the decades. In years past, MomoCon organizers have worked with many charity groups, including Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Georgia Department of Human Services, and a whole bunch of others. Now that this year's convention is over, the organizers are already excited about the 2027 event, with expectations to expand and continue to impact more charity groups in the community. Sounds pretty cool.
That sounds really good. I love that they're advocating for good mental health.
I've always wanted to go to like a Comic-Con or something like that.
You have?
Yeah, I just want to see what it is, you know?
Would you dress up?
I don't know. I mean,
Would you wear your Spider-Man outfit?
I guess I could. I have one. So, I mean, I could do that.
Could you breathe in that thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I could have worn it during COVID.
And then to say I could have worn it. You'd come there wearing that than the mask.
This is my mask. Another real good story. Over the weekend in Sydney, Australia, a 21-year-old college student named Sterling NASA.
Wow.
I know, cool name. Went to watch a live concert of the hit movie La La Land. During the show, the movie plays on a massive screen while a live orchestra performs the jazz soundtrack. But right at intermission, the orchestra's keyboard player suddenly fell ill. The show's Oscar-winning conductor walked out on stage alone and literally asked the crowd, "Is there a pianist in the house who can read music really well?" Sterling hesitated, but his buddy pushed his hand up into the air. Next thing you know, Sterling is sitting on stage at the keyboard in front of 2,500 people, staring at a difficult musical score he'd never seen before.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
When the hardest solo came up, Sterling didn't panic. He just improvised a jazz solo on the fly. He absolutely crushed it and saved the entire concert from being canceled. His talent and bravery in the moment resulted in a massive standing ovation.
I bet.
And, of course, memories of an unexpected triumph that he'll have the rest of his life.
There's no way, even if you're really good, but he didn't practice. He was called up at the last minute.
Yeah.
He had to be sweating bullets.
Well, that, and he may have had a few drinks by then.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing that he was able to, and he had a solo.
I mean, and
that makes, I'm sweating thinking about it
yeah,
for him.
he gets up there. It's like, I can't, I'm just going to freestyle some stuff here, you know. And
his friend's like, hey, he can.
Yeah.
Like, oh, easy for you to say. You're not having to be up in front of so many people.
I totally would have done that to my buddy if I knew he could play.
would've.
If I knew he could play piano. Like if I was at a concert with like Andrew Buckner.
Oh, gosh,
And the
yes.
guitar player got
I would have
sick.
done the same thing.
And they says, "You there, guitar player?" Be like, "This guy right here." I'd have thrown him up there.
Because, Andrew wanted to raise his hand.
He wouldn't have, but man,
He's humble.
Yeah, but he's played better than the guitar player they
You
had.
both would have made him go up
Yeah,
there.
just chunked him up on stage. Anyway, that's a really cool story. So way to go. All right, Sheila, here we go. Ask Sheila, round 3. We know we're not going for a perfect score this week.
We know that.
We
And
know that.
I'm feeling a little wild and fiery. That doesn't mean my brain's working good, though. Oh, don't tell me it's average Americans. Please don't be average Americans.
It's pretty much average. 60% of adults over 40 said they owned a pair of these while growing up.
Parachute pants.
No, not parachute pants.
I was really excited.
I know you were. That was really loud. I didn't have any of these because I lived on gravel driveway and
roller skates.
Roller skates.
When you said gravel, I thought, oh.
Yeah. I wanted roller skates. I wanted a skateboard.
I wanted roller skates.
Had no place
Remember,
to do it.
I got a pair, but it's the kind you
the clip-ons.
strap on to your tennis shoes and they fall off. You can't strap them on tight enough.
You can't get them tight enough. But you got
those are more dangerous than the real.
Well, you got tiny little feet anyway. I'm surprised they even made them for you. You still wear toddler shoes, for God's sakes.
I don't.
All right, Sheila.
Thanks for saying that, though.
For the average adult, there are only 3 days a month when they do not do this.
3 days a month when they
There's
don't.
only 3 days a
don't
month.
sleep.
No.
It's probably more than that.
No, it's 3 days a month that you don't do this.
Have coffee.
No, but What do you do? Well, that's a terrible hint. It's you know, you
to do with work or your regular life?
Both.
Oh.
Both.
You don't drive to work?
No, but all of this, to do everything you're talking about, you have to have this to do it. And 3 days
Sleep, driving.
3 days out of the month, you don't use this.
Your brain. No other hints? 3 days out of the month, and you have to have this to do all of it?
You have to have this to do almost
I said
everything.
sleep, and I said drive to work.
Yeah.
You have to have this.
To do almost anything in the world, you have to have this. You keep it on your person, yes.
Phone. A watch.
Spend money.
I wouldn't have got that.
The average adult, 3 days a
Look, 'cause
month,
I said
they don't
sleep.
spend money.
I said sleep, and you said you have to have it to do this.
No, you said
don't.
sleep, drive your car, we go do this other stuff, and that costs money. And I'm sorry, but
It don't cost money to sleep.
yeah, it does. How do you pay for that roof over your bed? How do you pay for the
I
bed?
pay for the bed.
Yeah. How do you pay for the electricity that keeps you
that was
comfortable
a
at
bad
night?
camp.
There was people yelling at their screen.
No, there
Yes,
wasn't.
there
That was a
were.
hard
I could feel it. I could feel it through the screen. We have that new Feel-O-Vision now.
Here's the deal. Anything
Mike
that makes
came up
me
with
look
that.
silly, he can feel it.
Yeah.
He just makes it up.
All right, Sheila, last question here.
Oh, I got one more?
Yeah.
I thought I was done.
According to a recent survey, 35% of adults say they look forward to doing this every day.
Going to
What is it? No, not it's not going to sleep.
Getting off work.
No, you might do this after you get off work, though.
Look forward to doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Playing with my dog.
No, it might include a little
Seeing
walk.
your family.
Might include a little walk.
Going out in nature.
Yeah, and it's closer to your home. Down at the driveway.
Getting the mail.
Yeah, getting the mail. Yeah.
That's what it is. How many percentage of that?
35%.
35%? It's bills.
Well, I walked you right to it. In your yard, at the end of the driveway.
You
To
did.
the
You
left,
basically
Sheila.
gave me
To
that.
the left. No, your other left.
I totally, without that, I wouldn't have. I mean, would you have gotten that?
Yeah, I enjoy going and checking the mail.
It's bills mostly.
No, but it's the walk down to the mailbox to get it and the walk back. Me and Donna did it yesterday afternoon. We had a big time.
But you have a nice little walk. Mine's just little short driveway across the street.
Well, I mean, based on leg length, it's probably the same amount of steps.
Maybe. He's been so mean this morning, and I'm letting him. My short little corgi legs.
Yeah. Well, Sheila, you've missed 2 now this week.
Well, I sure had fun missing.
Man.
But I got that first one right. Why aren't you concentrating on that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we could concentrate on the 7 that you got correct so far this week.
Well, why do that? Because I'm Jason and I like picking.
Well, no, that's just how you do it, And you talk about, oh, man, oh, man, shucks.
I get better
2.
hints than you. That's why you
Sheila,
get stuff right.
I don't think you can ever say that again after the mailbox.
Well, yeah.
Hints.
I got it.
I know, but you can't say that you give better hints than me walking you toward the end of your driveway and pointing toward the answer. You can't, I mean.
I've done that too. Let's run it back. We'll go on Facebook and we'll look at how many times.
Fine.
I ain't got that much time though.
Yeah, maybe we can get an
coming in.
Maybe we can get an intern or something.
Matthew Christ is up next.
I mean, we need.
He's gonna pick on me too, so it'd be double trouble. for
Although I
me.
don't know why we'd waste anybody's time doing that when we know what the answer is going to be.
Did I give good hints?
No, that Jason pretty much gives the answer. I've heard it from people.
You have not. You just.
People say it.
You know what? Now, since I know that you lie and you admitted you lie and say, bye, I'm just going out for a smoke and then leave the party.
Yeah.
Now I know you're lying to me.
Well, you said you lie too, Sheila.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I said I can't lie good. Don't trick my words.
Right, but how do you know you can't lie good if you ain't tried to lie?
See, I tried once. I ain't never.
Oh, okay. See, I tried one time.
And that's not a lie.
All right, guys. Hang out with us. Matthew Chris coming up next.
TRN News.
4 men are arrested for a deadly weekend shooting outside a West Memphis gas station. It took place Sunday morning just after 1 o'clock at the Ingram Boulevard BP as 22-year-old Demaria Smith was shot and killed at the scene. WMPD apprehended Ashton Hazley, Aiden Stallings, Jaquinta McKinney Jr., and Terry Sanders III, charging all 4 with murder, committing a terroristic act, and aggravated assault. Meantime, the former White House High School band director has bonded out of jail. Dalton Hawkins was arrested last Wednesday for allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with a minor while working for the district. The district attorney's office filed a motion to bump up his bond to $1.5 million, which, unless Hawkins could pay that, would send him back to jail. He's due in court next Friday. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Ask any parent. When it comes to protecting your baby, you can never do enough. You wash their hands, bundle them up, and strap them in. And those are the things you can see. Then there are the risks you can't. That's why most parents go with the safe, proven protection of vaccines. Nothing protects babies better from 14 serious childhood diseases, like measles, whooping cough, and meningitis. So keep up with the and the. And when it comes to protection against vaccine-preventable diseases, get all the recommended immunizations for your baby by age 2. Immunizations help give you the power to protect your baby. For more reasons to vaccinate, talk to your child's doctor. Go to cdc.gov/vaccines for all the latest information. Or call 800-CDC-INFO. A message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
State Republican leaders are looking to pass a constitutional amendment prohibiting a property tax in Tennessee, even though the state hasn't had one since 1949. A group, Yes on 2, calls it a bipartisan push, despite only Nashville Representative Bob Freeman being named that's not a Republican. But when the Tennessee Lookout asked him about the group, he replied, "I don't know what you're talking about." House Democratic Caucus Chairman John Ray Clemens responded, wishing the other side would put effort into working to lower costs for working Tennesseans as they put into amending the state constitution. The 3-year-old who was reported missing by the TBI yesterday morning was found safe Tuesday evening. Tyler Hall was found in his home's attic just before 8 o'clock. He was reported missing from the Woodlawn Estates in Clarksville along Aurelia Lynn Drive. Investigators found the child heavily concealed in the attic. Hall was taken to Vanderbilt Clarksville for evaluation. Officers continue to investigate. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. A Jackson County man faces an arson charge following a fire that destroyed a home Monday. Francis Harvey Sweeney Jr. is accused of setting fire to the home in the College Lane community shortly after being served an order of protection. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office said he's also facing an additional charge of aggravated animal cruelty. This after first responders located a deceased dog inside the burned structure. The cost of going to college could be going up this fall for students at Tennessee Tech University. Later this month, the university's Board of Trustees will consider a proposed tuition and mandatory fee increase. University officials say revenue derived from the increases will be used to address inflationary cost, faculty promotions, software contract escalations, utilities, and a match for a 1.5% salary increase for employees. The board will meet June 25th to consider the increases. The Cookeville City Council will host its first public hearing Thursday on the city's new fiscal year budget. Under the proposed $39.5 million operating budget, the city's 487 full-time employees would get a $2,000 raise and merit pay increases of up to 2%. Cookeville City Manager James Mills said the budget as proposed would not require a property tax increase. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and pleasant day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb into the upper 70s to lower 80s. Winds will be light and variable. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows falling to the mid to upper 50s. Thursday will be sunny and a bit warmer with highs in the low to mid 80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 707.
We've decided to bring Matthew Christ from the Baxter Branch Library into our antics this morning.
Good morning, Cookeville.
Good morning.
He's normally good for antics.
He is.
Yeah,
Really, yeah.
I think antics is probably a prerequisite for being in the library system. And
It is.
You kind of put on antics.
Yeah, that's that. We have a whole summer full of antics this year. It's our theme this year for summer reading program is a big one. Quite literally, it's Unearth a Story, which is, as you can tell, it's all about dinosaurs. So we have got dinosaur themed events all throughout the summer.
So you are literally wearing your theme.
I'm literally wearing my theme, and
That's awesome.
I'll even take off my shoe for the camera here. These glow in the dark. They kind of smell, but these are dinosaur shoes as well. So completely committed to the bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Antics.
Antics. That's it right there in a
Notice
nutshell.
He and I are friends because he likes a theme too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, dinosaurs. Every kid loves dinosaurs. There is a dinosaur, at least for boys anyway, for sure.
Hey, don't be sexist on this. I like dinosaurs.
There is a phase.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dinosaur phase, and I bet you are packed with kids with dinosaurs.
Absolutely. And you got to remember, Jason, life does find a way. So dinosaurs are not sexist at all. That's just the way we look at it. So dinosaurs are for everybody. Libraries are for everybody.
Matthew.
So yeah, we have a lot of.
Said especially boys. I didn't say only boys.
Fair. That's fair.
My little 4-year-old nephew, he is totally into dinosaurs and has been since he was 2.
Uh-huh.
So it's not a phase. He's probably going to be, what is it that studies dinosaurs?
Paleontologist.
Yeah, there you go.
Or an archaeologist, which segue, we're actually going to have a lot of really fun. See, remember, I'm from the Baxter branch, but we have 4 branches in the Putnam County Library System. We have Cookeville, Allgood, Monterey. Yes. And that's the thing. My programs are always Thursdays at 2 o'clock. We have a wonderful lineup this year. We had a really great kickoff event. If you ever want to see Ollie Otter 4-9, it's booster time. If you ever want to see a cute picture of him holding a baby goat, we got those photos online. We had a really awesome turnout for that.
You have an otter holding a goat.
We have an otter holding a goat. These are words that antics. These are
antics. Yeah.
These are words that are coming out of our mouths. That's, I always sum up, the library. It's like, a normal day was, I just sat on the phone and I was sitting there with, I couldn't remember what it was, but I had a goat in my lap and we had some other crazy event going on. And all of a sudden I'm like, sorry, kids, I got to pause for a second. Santa Claus is on the phone. So quite literally antics. And it's so much fun. This Thursday.
This is your job, dude.
Yes,
yeah.
This is a normal day for me. And getting
He says constantly, I can't believe I get to do this.
Yes,
and I get paid to have antics.
Antics. It's a wonderful, I can't believe they paid me for this. Thank you so much, Putnam County. And I really, City of Baxter, I really appreciate it. This Thursday we have Unearth the Magic, which is
tomorrow.
Which is a dinosaur magic show. It's a really cool event. Some of these events, a lot of times we all mix it up. Like I said, I was alluding to. There's a dinosaur fossil dig at Cookeville. Monterey's having an event with Bigfoot. I guess maybe the missing link. I guess you would say. Allgood, they have a Touch a Truck event, which is always a lot of fun. So all throughout the system. Go to our website, pclibrary.org. I almost said .corn. Don't go to .corn.
Yeah. We don't know what that is.
And
don't go to the corn one.
Don't go to that. It's very early. Our library opens at 11 a.m. and me being not being a morning person is one of the reasons why.
And you came in at 7.
Yeah, I'm like, Sheila, absolutely for you. Yeah, it's a great time all throughout the system. Go to preclibrary.org and check out all our great programs and events. And that's the thing. Some of these programs, if you miss it at Allgood, we have other programs like East Tennessee Dinosaur Adventures. They're actually, as opposed to a more silly and comedy show. This East Tennessee Dinosaur Adventures will be at all 4 branches.
And what is that?
It's more scientific based. You learn all about everything from like, what do dinosaurs smell like? What do dinosaurs sound like? They literally have a big giant fossil and there's like...
What do you think dinosaurs smell like?
I bet they had a sweet smell.
You can go to, there's a traveling exhibit with Sue that's in Chicago at the Field Museum. And you actually put your nose up to...
Wait, so you've done this?
I've smelled a dinosaur.
Okay,
Jason,
all right.
Antics. And they do not smell... Best as the archaeological history people... can say that dinosaurs stink. It's kind of a musty, kind of skunky smell.
That's how I would imagine.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder why.
I think it's mostly their diet and things like that.
Right, but most of them were plant eaters.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you know what happens after you eat a terrible salad or things like that. I mean, it's not pleasant.
Yeah.
Broccoli,
asparagus. Yes. Yeah. Some vegetables are just stinky. That's just kind of how it is.
Right.
But a lot of them also, like Sue, the T-Rex,
big Brussels sprout diet.
Yeah.
Was a.
Think of that.
Yeah.
Yes. Sue.
Yes.
Sue was a T-Rex, so she had a huge.
T-Rex are my favorite.
Yes. And speaking of T-Rexes, we're gonna do the Cookeville branch is doing tea with a T-Rex next week.
Oh my goodness.
Tea with a T-Rex.
Tea with a T-Rex.
All right.
Yes. There's some of these things. I was getting my notes ready for this morning, and I'm like, okay. Wow, there's some of these events I really got to shout out. So it's It's all summer long.
I
And
bet it's really hard for the T-Rex to have tea with their short
I
little
know
arms.
with their little arms.
How are they going to do that?
I can't imagine.
That's why I like them. They remind me of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corgis and T-Rex.
When I think of T-Rex, I think Sheila Scruggs. Don't you, Matthew?
Well, I got loud.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, the roar.
Yeah, exactly. With the roar.
Mhm.
Yes. Exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get back to you smelling a dinosaur.
Yes, antics. Yes.
Of course, that's what he picks up on.
No, because we the dinosaur you smelled was a T-Rex.
Yeah, it
Okay,
was.
so that's a meat eater then.
Yeah, go to
Okay,
yeah.
well, no
go-
wonder.
Go to the Field Museum in Chicago, and yeah, you can smell Sue. They have a Pokemon. We love science
Did
and,
you get
and
to
museums.
smell the Pokemon?
No, this
Those
is they,
aren't real,
They weren't
Sheila.
there just yet, but they have a Pokemon fossil exhibit at the Field
Notice
Museum in
how
Chicago.
Matthew's nicer than you. He just went with it.
I'm not sure. Bulbasaur would probably smell like plants. I don't know. It was one of those things. Pokemon became popular. Like I was just out of that window, so I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
And it was like my son's probably like 15th favorite, franchise. So yeah, we just kind of
Right.
over
It
that
didn't
one.
matter to you. Have you been to the dinosaur place up in Kentucky?
Oh, which one
Is it Dinosaur World, Dinosaur Land?
Yes, absolutely. In Cave City, that is
it's
so
fun.
It's so much fun. Cave City, and then kangaroos at Kentucky Down Under.
Yeah.
They have a really good taxidermy museum. I forget what they call it. I always call it the Cave City Zoo. Yeah,
I haven't seen this.
It's just Google Cave City. It's kind of like the one we're just name dropping Field Museum in Chicago every other story. But yeah, it has a bunch of, back before you could have an animal, go to the zoo, a lot of places just had big
Taxidermied animals?
taxidermy exhibits and things like that. And these ones they've seen better days.
What's the biggest taxidermy?
Yes.
They've been there a while.
They don't look as good as they used
Yes.
Are they dry rotted?
Well, are they taxidermying any new things, or is
I don't know. We stayed in a wig. It was quite an adventure. We stayed in a wigwam. You could stay in a wigwam in Cave City. That's one of those
right? Well, you say wigwam, I say wigwam. Why is that? Are you saying it right and I'm saying
He's
it wrong?
like me. He makes up his own
Wait,
stuff.
but which one's right?
I don't
think
know.
it's-
We could put a southern
Yeah,
twist
this
on it, maybe.
could just take us to the rest of the show. Is it wigwam? Is it wigwam?
All right.
Callers call in. Let me know.
All right, so you're at the wigwam.
Yeah, we're staying there. You go to the taxidermy museum. You go. They have an A&W there. You go. You obviously have to go to Mammoth Cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You go to Kentucky Down Under, and I'm like, I'm not pushing kids out of the way. This is 10 years ago. I was a different person, but it was. You're sitting there going, I've liked kangaroos longer than you've been alive, little kid, and but you're able to go and hang out with a bunch of kangaroos and tortoises and things like that, and it's about 2.5 hours away. Cave City, yes, please come and go after you come to our programs.
This has been my favorite show we've ever done.
Go visit us at the summer reading program at the libraries in the Putnam County system, and then take a weekend trip to Cave City.
We'll get back on. Things going on at the Putnam County Library. Yes. When we come back, it's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from Summer Space. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. Summer Space has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyper-local precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 720.
From the Baxter Branch Library, it's Matthew, Chris.
Antics.
Yeah. So you said tomorrow we've got a magic show, right?
Yeah, we got a magic show tomorrow. Unearth the magic. Then every Thursday after that, we always have programs for some reading program. Thursdays at 2. It's one of those things that they don't remember. My patrons love it. They're like, if I don't remember what it is, I just know to just show up Thursday at 2.
Yeah.
It'll be something really good. So we got Mr. Richie Super Science. I've been having him for 10 years now. He puts on such a phenomenal.
Is that the one tomorrow, or is
Nope.
that? Okay.
Unearth the Magic is Unearth the Magic is tomorrow.
Yes.
And then we got the week after, we got Mr. Richie Super Science. We got my good friends. We were just talking during the break how I used to work at the animal shelter. We got the Putnam County Animal Shelter coming in, bringing cats and dogs, and I don't know, whatever they got in. When I used to work there, we would get the strangest stuff.
Bunnies or
bunnies and
alligator.
Once we got a bat, and sometimes you don't know what to do with a bat because people would just bring us wildlife and things like that. And so you would just be like,
you couldn't adopt that.
no, we can't adopt out a bat at the animal shelter.
Who would want to adopt a bat?
I'm sure there's people out there that will want a pet bat.
That's a red flag, and they should be investigated.
So I'm like, I'll take it to the back. I'll take a look at this, see if we need to call anybody wildlife. I had this nice guy. He was big, a little bigger than I was. And I'm like, okay, let's take a look at this bat because, we're going to be humane and treat every animal with respect and care and see if there is something wrong. I mean, bats shouldn't be out in the day. It probably got, threw into a fleet.
Rabies.
Flew into a tree
rabies.
or something. She's like, it's a rabid bat.
But Sheila's at Cujo again.
Right. If it's out in the middle of the daytime.
So I open up this box, and this bat looks at me. I look at him, and he just goes whoop and just flies away.
No.
And I look, and the guy behind me, who's bigger than me, not scared of anything. You can put him in there with any dog or cat, especially the cats. But this bat flew, and this guy, he was gone. It was gone. It was like dust. It was like Bugs Bunny, where it's just like this guy's dust just flated, and nothing was there.
I hate bats. Bats are the worst. We our barn was full of bats when I was a kid, and we'd ride a horse or something back into the barn, and those bats at dusk, they'd start flying out. They'd swoop down on you.
Mm-hmm.
They carry diseases.
It really
might
down on you,
yes.
But they kill so
you.
many mosquitoes. And
they're great.
And
then stick to that.
Yeah, and the possums, they can stick to eating the ticks. Like your great tick show.
Know your role and stick to that.
Yeah, eat your mosquitoes, eat your ticks, and stay away from Jason.
Right. Yeah.
So one landed on you?
no, one never landed on me, but they got really close.
Curious,
Are you wondering if he's a vampire right now?
I woke up with one in my room once.
Okay, I understand your freaked outness, but we had bats at our barn too.
Here's the deal. If you don't like mice, how can you like a bat?
I don't like mosquitoes.
They're the same thing, except one's got wings and one doesn't.
Kind of cute though.
No, they're not.
Some of them really are.
I don't know.
Anyway, so
speaking of segue,
what about chickens? Since they are raptors,
yes, they are. Yeah.
I mean, are you doing anything with chickens?
Well, you just missed the goats. We had the goats at our from Fairyland Farms. Listen, once they brought me a chicken, my friends at Fairyland Farms, great
I love them.
nonprofit in Baxter. They have goat yoga, other events. Look them up. They brought me a chicken one time. They brought me so many. They brought a parrot. They brought other animals. So yeah,
she had a parrot.
Yeah, Stevie. You gotta look around. Look around. That's all he could say. So
look around. Look around.
He's
someone's already doing that job. You don't have to.
He's one of my good buddies. Like I said, antics. You're sitting there and you're like hanging out with Santa Claus, and you just have this parrot, sitting 5 feet from you. I'm like, this is a good day.
Was it Santa Claus like in June?
Well, no, this is in December, but
All
yeah.
right then. But I could see you having Santa Claus in June or July.
But we also have we partnered with a lot of our state parks this year for because you got to think of reptiles, you got to think of birds of prey, things like that. So I know both Cummings Falls is going to be at some of the branches. I know Burgess Falls is going to be at some of the branches. But yeah, we have great stuff. One of my favorites, not only is it dinosaurs this year, but it's also American 250. So we have a guy who is he's not the real thing. Sorry, Sheila. Benjamin Franklin is dead. Sadly, rest in peace. We have
but good on you for letting her know that before you start the story.
He was like, is he a vampire too, like Jason? He's an impersonator, but he's going to be doing a very awesome show about a lot of the inventions that Ben Franklin came up with.
The bifocals.
The bifocals, the printing press.
Ben Franklin is really cool. He's one of my favorites in history.
And
I knew he was dead.
Not the printing press, but it's something fancy. He's going to do something fancy with block letters and things like that. He's going to play a glass harmonica, which is a really old, beautiful, like 1800s instrument that they don't have anymore because they're just made out of glass, and they're quite breakable and expensive. So he's going to bring one of those out. So yeah, we got a lot of really cool events in celebration of America 250 this year. And dinosaurs, and I think one of the last shows we kind of alluded to, lots of dinosaur puppets. We got the science dinosaur puppets. We got the comedy magic dinosaur puppets.
Is this a puppet show?
We have another one that's coming up. I think after the animal shelter. That one is going to be later this month. That's the Runaway Puppet Theater. They tour all throughout. Runaway Theater. You guys are going to show. We got front row seats, completely free. Everything. Remember, I got to always promote this. Everything at the library at all the branches, free. From completely free events, and everybody's welcome to attend.
When's the puppet show?
Puppet show. I think I want to say calendar math. Let's see. Let me bring up. I got a lot of cheat sheets here. The Puppet Theater will be here on the 18th, and then never mind. This is the old one. The Puppet Theater will be here on the 25th. Animal Shelter will be on the 18th. Ben Franklin on July 2nd. State Park Cumming Falls will be here on the 9th, and then East Tennessee Dinosaur Adventures on July 16th. So literally at all the branches, we have a month and a half worth of stuff that is going on with all the awesome, really cool stuff this summer. And then even throughout the year, different events in Halloween themes and Star Wars days, and there's always something really cool and fun. And I always can't just promote about I always tell other people it's not always just about the programs during summer reading program, and it's about the reading. If you read your books, turn in your reading logs, you win books, you win prizes, food coupons, things like that. Every branch is doing a little bit differently, but not only that, we're also doing what's called our summer reading bingo prize this year. You get a bingo sheet when you do your summer reading program logs, and the more events you go to, you get a bingo stamp, and you get a bingo, you get a free Marco's pizza. So
cool.
Yeah, free pizza. We're going back to the book it days. So it's come to events, win some get some free prizes, read some books, because we don't want to we always want to prevent that summer slide and things like that, when the kids aren't reading over the summer, and this just gives them.
That always happened to me. I'd forget everything.
Yes.
everything. As soon as school was over, be like Control Alt Delete.
Yes,
Start over.
Room for more.
Yeah, and then when I get back to school, and like, you may remember this from last year, and I'm like, no,
You're like, no, thank you. I
don't know anything you're talking about, lady.
Reset, start over.
Yeah, can we do a review?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're making reading fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I
yes.
think for kids especially, it has to start off that way. You know, for
Mm-hmm.
adults who've gotten away from reading to get back on it, I guess it's got to be interesting.
Yes, you gotta find what works for you. You know, and
Murder.
That's always the joke I make. That the women that come to my library love murder, and the men love war, and that's just.
Same thing.
A lot of the things I just
The men's version, we do a lot at once. Y'all are like evil about it.
yes.
We really plan.
Our nonfiction true crime section is immaculate. I'll just put it that way at the Baxter Library. If you like true crime, if you love murder, come see me and we will hook you up. And it's great recommendations.
And bring the kids.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids. We have pterodactyls for them.
Pterodactyls for the kids and goats.
Oh my God.
And murder for mom. There you go.
Murder for mom.
M is for murder and mom.
Yes.
Matthew Christ here, man. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. We appreciate it. And,
Absolutely.
And thanks for all the good stuff you do too at the Baxter
Appreciate
branch.
it. And
of
thank you for putting
Putnam
up with
County
my
Library.
antics.
Oh no, your antics
We
are
love
great.
the antics.
It draws away from Sheila's antics.
Yes.
It's 7:30.
up.
It's Sheila.
Oh, it's your turn.
It's 7:30. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with UCR Sports Report. The Vegas Golden Knights took Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final, beating the Carolina Hurricanes 5-4 last night. Thomas Hertl scored with 3:24 remaining in the third period to put the Golden Knights ahead for good. Game 2 is tomorrow night in Carolina. The Atlanta Falcons and wide receiver Drake London reached a contract extension on Tuesday, making him one of the highest-paid players in franchise history. London will get 4 years and $141 million with $100 million guaranteed. London will be the third highest-paid receiver in the NFL, only behind Jackson Smith and Jigba and Jamar Chase. The Pittsburgh Steelers and linebacker Nick Herbig agreed to a 4-year deal yesterday worth $100 million. Herbig will get $42 million guaranteed. He had a career-high 7.5 sacks last season for the Steelers. Herbig has never been a full-season starter before receiving his $100 million deal. In Major League Baseball last night, the Atlanta Braves beat the Toronto Blue Jays 4-3. The Reds topped the Royals in 10, 4-3. Cubs fell to the Athletics 2-1. Brewers beat the Giants 8-3, and the Yankees lost to the Guardians 9-4. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:34.
Juanita Dotson is with us. She is an herbalist. You're also going to be at Red Boiling Springs this Saturday.
That's correct.
With nature hikes. And I want to say you've got your own business, too, making natural things. This is Appalachian Magic.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're in All Good. Can they get this, the things that you make in All Good?
You can, or in Cookeville or local. And if someone was really interested, I could do some shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So
Awesome.
it would be possible to get it no matter where you are.
Do you mostly go to the festivals and set up
I
for
do.
your things?
The folk medicine has been the main festival that I've focused on in the past few years, but there has been other festivals prior to this one.
How did you get involved with being an herbalist? What made you really fall in love with it?
Well, that's a good question. When I was in my early 20s, I was having a lot of skin issues, and it seemed like no matter what I bought, it just made it worse. And one of my mentors, I was asking her about plant medicine. And she was so kind, and she started giving me a little direction and educating me a little bit. And I just fell in love with all of it. The plants, the process, just how grounded it makes you feel and how connected. And my skin started looking great. So I was like, hey,
we're on to something.
We are on to something here. This is amazing.
So your skin wasn't as sensitive to some of the natural remedies then?
No, not at all. Not at all. But with there's no telling what's in our skincare products.
Yeah, some
honestly.
of it is just harsh chemicals that a lot of folks aren't even aware of.
Right. And no matter what I tried, it felt like the more money I spent, the worse it got. So I saw a difference almost immediately.
I think it seems like now there's a lot of folks getting into more of the natural skincare.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that work better with our bodies?
Well, I think because, we are of the earth, we're very organic in our human vessels, just like the earth. And I think the harsh chemicals really break down our skin barrier. It is very sensitive, and our skin is actually the largest organ our body has. So it's very porous, it absorbs a lot of things, and we're just not made to have all of that stuff on us.
I agree. I know there's harsh chemicals even in the air that we breathe.
Yeah.
So our skin goes through a lot.
For sure.
What's the worst thing people are doing right now on their? What is there one thing you can pick out from that, and then what would be the natural version of that?
Well, I would say for me personally, alcohol and products like even shampoo, conditioner, lotions. There are several different types of alcohol that they use as a shelf stabilizer to make it last longer. So the one drawback with using natural plant-based products is the shelf life. So if they aren't, if your process isn't done properly, and even so, depending on what the product is, that it will mold and start to break down. So big companies, they put a lot of alcohol in there.
I gotcha.
It just dries our skin right out. And a lot of skin conditions are caused from dry skin.
Yeah.
Even though they think they have an oily skin,
Right.
their skin's just trying to make up for the dry, right?
Yes, their skin is compensating for the alcohol drying it out.
And you hear a lot of things too about natural soaps now too. I know the goat soap. Golly, we've got a bar in the shower right now of goat soap, and
It's a world of difference though when you use the natural soap.
it is. But I guess is there that much of a difference between Irish Spring and goat soap?
I believe so.
Mhm.
And if you check the ingredient list on that, you would see that there's a pretty big difference there. Because I'm assuming your goat soap probably isn't like heavily scented.
No, it's from some
Right.
muddy pond.
That's right. That's right. And then the Irish Spring has a lot of
It
fragrance.
smells good, but it dries our skin out too.
Yeah. I mean, that's just because the option,
Yeah.
because my wife, she's the one with the goat soap, Then I've got the Irish Spring that I've been using since, I don't know. I mean, it's just always Irish Spring. And sometimes I'll use the goat soap and it does make your skin feel better.
Yeah.
But it's just, I didn't know if there was that big of a difference between the two.
I would say when you're using it, you would probably notice that your Irish Spring gives you more of a lather, more bubbles and stuff, and that would be like sulfates, and that would be things like that. Whereas your goat soap probably doesn't have.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're exactly right. Yeah.
I noticed a big difference. I do have some natural soaps, especially in the wintertime. My skin would get kind of dry and itchy. When I'm using the natural soap, it doesn't. I don't have any problems.
Well, that's good.
So I do think there's a huge difference.
Here's an interesting question then. Are we made to shower every day with soaps? I mean, are we made to do that? Because I doubt we did it way back in the day, when we all got started.
How much of our routine is just ads that want us to buy things?
Right.
Commercialized.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think so.
I mean, I know you're not here to talk about shower etiquette, but I don't know, it just kind of sprung up, it's like, I mean,
It's okay. I would say probably not, because our skin does produce its own oils and things like that. And if there isn't like a need for it, like a necessity, then I would say probably not.
So don't smell, don't shower. Okay. That makes sense,
Doesn't it though?
Right.
Okay, so now what Juanita Dotson is here for.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean.
All right.
Well, no, that's why we're so inquisitive. So we're like, you know about this stuff. What about this? What can folks expect from your nature hike on Saturday at Red Bowling Springs Folk Medicine Festival?
Well, it's going to be a great time. The Folk Medicine Festival is always a really good time. There's always a lot of vendors there, speakers, demonstrators, so that's always a good time. The herb walks, we will gather in a group and we'll essentially walk around and look at plants. The first one taking place at 11, we will do positive plant identification, which can be tricky.
Some of them look a lot alike.
They do. They very much do. And then we'll have another one at 2. And the 2 p.m. one will go into medicine making. So that will be kind of more of an advanced class. And we'll go over medicines you can make, what kinds, plants to use, that sort of thing.
What kind of plants will you be looking for and pointing out to people?
Well, honestly, whatever is available. The grounds down there in Red Bowling are pretty manicured. So sometimes we have to really go, on an adventure to find the plants. But I also bring some with me for like teaching tools and stuff like that. So this year we'll be working in that second walk, we'll be working with Solomon seal, and I'm bringing some, and I have already prepared some medicine. So it will be like a demonstration on how to harvest the root of the plant.
And Solomon seal, if I'm right, it's the one that's pretty much in every ditch, in every street corner, on every road.
It's very common.
Yeah, and it got a yellow flower, but you have to take it before the flower. Is that right too, or no?
No, I'm trying to think of what I'm not sure.
Okay, well then I'm wrong then. Sorry about that.
She's the
But there is one. There's one. It grows big and
Yes,
tall.
Big and tall. Yeah, I think you're talking about mullein.
Mullein. That's what I'm talking
yes.
about. Yeah.
Also fabulous medicine.
Right. Well, that's why. Sorry about that. I mixed it up.
His mom makes tinctures and things like that. So.
Yeah. Okay.
I grew up on tinctures. And,
Oh yeah. Do you love them?
Yeah, I mean, I'm hardly ever sick still.
Right,
I mean,
I think it's because you grew up with your mom making that, and I think he's got a really strong immune system.
Not just that, I grew up with every cow I ate came from the front yard. Every vegetable I had came from the side yard, and I mean,
we're lucky.
I grew up farm to table with not a lot of stuff, and and tinctures and whatever. And I mean, I hardly ever get sick still. And now I eat terribly, but but I still don't get sick.
Well, that's great. I make a lot of tinctures as well.
Mm-hmm.
And my children don't love them.
Well, they can. Some of them can taste not great.
Better.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, they're always good. They always seem good for you. I always felt better after it. I don't know if that was
Absolutely.
because my mama gave it to me or if it really worked. But
No, there's a real science behind it. My daughter just the other day was sick with the sore throat, her allergies acting up, and I gave her some tincture. She took it, reluctantly, because they don't taste good at all. And like an hour later, she texts me. She's like, "Wow, it really does work, Mom."
Yeah.
And I was like,
She has
I
to
know.
think no pain, no gain. I sometimes
Right?
think the ones that takes the worst work the best.
well, I was told if it doesn't burn, it's not working.
It's true.
That's as far as that's all I know about tinctures.
Oh, it's burning. That means it's working.
Yeah, if
It's working.
it's burning, it's working. The Folk Medicine Festival is this weekend at Red Bowling Springs. We'll talk more about that and just who knows what else.
What else we're going to ask for Juanita?
We seem pretty random this morning, so I apologize to all involved. It's Good Morning Cookeville here in the Willow Window Studio. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Wednesday morning forecast. Another sunny and pleasant day is in store for us across the Upper Cumberland. Highs this afternoon will climb into the upper 70s to lower 80s. Winds will be light and variable. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows falling to the mid to upper 50s. Thursday will be sunny and a bit warmer with highs in the low to mid 80s.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're here at the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:47.
I told Juanita Dodson she'd have fun. I hope you're having fun.
I'm having a great time.
She is an herbalist and originally from Red Bowling Springs. You do make your own natural remedies and things like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I am impressed with how long it would take someone to really start doing this and find out everything and then to make your own product.
How do you become an herbalist? Like, what's the steps?
I would say, like anything else you want to learn, you just have to do it. For me, I was fortunate enough to have like-minded people around me that could teach me things.
Right.
And it kind of started there, just like walking around and identifying the plants and then learning about the plant. And then once you get it, once it gets a hold of you, you can't shake it. It gets inside of you and you become fascinated, obsessed with it. You read books about it. You look for them everywhere you go.
Well, especially if you've had a problem, like you said, you had some skin issues and then it worked.
Right.
And you thought, this is fantastic. Then you went down that rabbit hole,
I
learning
did.
more. And then, well, I'm just going to start making my own.
And now I live in the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Why do you think there's been such a resurgence in this? Because it kind of went away for a little bit. It was almost a forgotten art. And there is an art to all this too, I think. It was forgotten about. And now, and it's not been all of a sudden, it's been bubbling for a while. The natural, the homeopathic, the herbalist, all this is really starting to come back to the forefront here. Why do you think that is?
I think there are
People just remembered it worked.
quite a few different. Yes, I think that people remembered that it worked, and the proof is in the pudding. If you get a hold of some plant medicine or some plant products, and you say, "Wow, this does really work," and our Western medicine doesn't always work, and it comes with a slew of other issues.
It might fix one thing. I know with some of the medicine, like pharmaceuticals and things like that. Not that I'm against pharmaceuticals, but some things fix one thing, but then cause a rash of other.
Well, yeah, just listen to the commercial. I'd rather have a dry throat than explosive diarrhea.
Not that I mean, with plants, you really have to know what you're doing too, because they can cause some problems too. But it seems like the natural things really work better for our bodies. So I always try that first.
Right.
What do you think is the most healthy, or not healthy? What's the word I'm looking for? A plant used the most in these remedies, or is there one thing that is that's a kind of a go-to, or does each plant really have its own thing?
Oh, for sure. Each plant definitely has its own properties, and you have to be very careful too, because Tennessee is home to a lot of poisonous plants. Yes, that will take you right out.
Right.
And then dosing is important, how to process the plant, which part of the plant, because maybe you want the flowers and the leaves, like the aerial parts, but the root is poisonous to us.
Right.
So that's a lot to break down. And it depends on what we're working with. Are we working with viruses? Are we working with skin issues? Ear trouble, sinuses, arthritis? Like, what's the issue is where I would start.
I got you.
And there's just so many of them. I use a lot of oregano oil as of late.
And what does it help do?
So oregano oil is, it's funny, my mind went blank. Okay, so it builds your immune system, it's antifungal, and it's antimicrobial. So it also shortens the length of virus times.
That's amazing.
So when the children get sick, they get some oregano oil right off the bat. So I would say it's Mother Nature's antibiotic. But that wouldn't be very, I would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is that something that, because we hear a lot too right now about microdosing, is that something that you would take every day, or is that something you would take if you did come down with a cold or sinus or something like that?
Right. That would be something you only take as needed when you have the symptoms.
I got you. What just back to microdosing real quick, since that's the thing that's in the news. Is there things that you do that require that you do daily because I know a lot of, especially with natural things, you have to build them up because you're deficient in a lot of these things.
Right.
So you have to build them up. It's not a instant fix. Do you have anything like that you'd recommend? Because as we get older, we get sluggish or brain fog. Is there anything like that you would recommend?
Absolutely. So I have a few things that I do. I always take, a good vitamin, a multivitamin, vitamin C. Humans are the only animals. We don't produce our own vitamin C for our adrenal glands, which is wild because
I didn't know that.
Other mammals do. They produce that.
And it's so good for us, but we don't produce it on our own.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So the more stressed and active your body it is, the more it pulls that. So a lack of vitamin C just makes it harder for your body to absorb other nutrients. So that's always where I start. And then herbal teas. I love a good herbal tea like rose, lavender, those sort of things. There are Like for the brain fog, there's a medicinal mushroom called lion's mane mushroom.
I've been reading about lion's mane.
I would get on that if
Yeah.
I were you. It's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, I've heard about it, and it's one of those. I even looked about seeing if I could just grow my own, and you can.
You absolutely can.
And so I've been down that rabbit hole. I just haven't pulled the lion's mane trigger yet.
Well,
the silver fern has lion's mane tea, and
Oh,
you
do
can
they?
talk to Brandy
Oh,
about
okay.
that too. And I mean, just amazing. Could you get too much of it though? Because that's what I think.
No, you can't be too smart, Sheila.
No, but I mean, here's what I do think a lot of folks, I need it. A lot of folks, though, they think if something works, they just keep on and
Yeah.
keep on. And
More's
even,
better.
Even on the natural stuff,
Yeah.
you've got to really read up and know what you're doing.
Yes.
So you could get too much of certain things.
Absolutely. You could always have like too much of a good thing. And if your body starts reacting to it, let's say if you get diarrhea, that's a telltale sign you've taken it too far.
Slow down a little
Too
bit.
far.
Yeah.
Even the vitamin C will give you diarrhea if you take too much of it, because most things are like water soluble in our body. And so our bodies will expel them.
Just real quick while you're in here, and I've got questions.
Okay.
Liver cleanse.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if that's something that you deal with as well, about keeping your liver healthy, because a lot of, and what made me think of is you talk about skin problems. A lot of skin problems come from your liver not acting right. So, or do you have anything that because and that's a big deal too right now. A lot of people are concerned, and they should be. We all have a fatty liver probably from just the American diet. So what do you recommend for that?
So to cleanse your liver, there's quite a few things that are good for that. You have like dandelion, the flower, the leaves, the root. That works with your urinary tract system. So when you cleanse any part of your body, whether it be your liver, your lymphatic, your blood, it needs a way out of the system, right? So also helping your urinary tract, your kidneys. So when you cleanse, you want to support that system as well. So there are things like red clover purifies your blood. So, and that grows everywhere. There is milk thistle, cleanses your liver as well. Like I said, when you cleanse, you want to support the other parts of the body. And you don't want to cleanse every day. You want to do like a regimen, like a 10-day regimen, and then stop, give it a few weeks, and then do it again, and then stop, because you will like just be, peeing out all your nutrients, all your minerals, and you don't want to do that either.
Okay. Well, that is so. I mean, that's interesting, because
It is.
these are all things that you know about or read about. You may have seen them, but until you talk to somebody who's done it, then you kind of, because you can read whatever you want to on the internet, and you're still like,
Go down there, you may not get all the right information.
Some of this sounds AI-y, I don't know, but so are these? I'm sure you get asked these dumb questions all the time. Will you be on your hike? Will you be available to talk about some of this stuff as well? Or
Sure, for sure. I'd be available to talk. And I've also started up a Facebook page, Appalachian Magic Co., where I'm trying to do more of the educational stuff
good.
and educate people, because there is a lot of AI stuff out there. I don't recommend buying new plant books at all. Like anything after 2018, I don't recommend. It's all written by AI. So if you want a good plant identification, you want to go older, like, the thrift stores, Goodwill, older publications like that are written by actual people.
So you would even recommend the app on your phone where you?
I never recommend the apps on your phone.
All right.
As a
Sorry, I brought it up.
It's okay. As a go-to. No, this is important. I don't recommend it as a go-to because they're so inaccurate so often. But now if you think you're like, I'm 95% sure that's red clover right there, it has all of the identifying markers. Let me check my phone.
Gotcha.
Now that's good. But just to whip out the phone and be like, oh, what's that?
Right.
It can tell you whatever it wants to.
Sure can, yeah.
Yes, it can.
Plus, then the government would know you were looking at that.
Absolutely.
And you don't want that.
You don't want them to know you're trying to purify your
No.
Well, do you have a shop, or are you in certain shops?
Well, I have been in the refillery here in local.
Yeah.
good.
In Cookeville, local.
We love her.
She is fabulous.
great.
Absolutely. And I'll be at the festival, and I'm hoping to open up more windows of opportunity.
So, but basically, follow the Facebook page too.
For sure.
Appalachian Magic Co.
That's correct.
On Facebook, and then Red Bowling Springs Folk Medicine Festival is this Saturday. Your hikes are at 10 and 2.
11 and 2.
11 and 2, and those are free.
Those are free.
Awesome.
The Folk Medicine Festival is free to attend to. It is a wonderful thing, and Red Bowling Springs is just a special place.
Well, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for answering all the stupid questions. We appreciate that.
No such thing as
All
a
right.
stupid question.
Sheila, who's tomorrow?
It is Ricky Shelton. We're going to talk about red, white,
Red, white, and boom time. Yeah. Be exactly a month away tomorrow. That's
what I
crazy.
thought, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So we'll get that going tomorrow here for you on Good Morning Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate, and we're here in the Willow Window Studio. Have a great rest of your day. See you. Bye.